It's your weed.
All right, here we are. A little impromptu podcast. We don't even have a name for it.
The Simple Stoners
The
podcast.
Simple Stoners podcast. Maybe a little bonus episode or something. Who knows, dude? We're here with Ashtyn,
Why the fuck not?
Orion,
What up?
Jeremiah,
What's up?
and of course your host Aiden Bogar.
Yeah.
We're here smoking on some weed. What's the strain called, Jeremiah?
Shit.
It's a good strain, you know. We're smoking off some cotton candy papers too, dude. Actually, can I have that joint, Jeremiah? Real quick.
Of course.
Thank you, man. So, how has your guys' day been?
Fucking, you hit me in
Let's
the
start off
leg.
with the line, yeah.
You hit me in the leg. That was pretty dope. That was rad.
Yeah, dude. I'm sorry about that, man.
You're good, G.
How
Good,
about you,
of
Ashton?
course.
How's your day been?
Oh no, man. Mob to Olympia. Fucking got bit by a dog.
Wait,
got some
hold up.
old school.
Let's go into the story about. the bit by a dog.
Can we back up to the bit by a dog part?
So we were walking down near like Rainbow Rails. We were about to start walking over to Rainbow Rails. Like we were getting to that part on the trail, and like there's the part that goes up like under the bridge, like where the fucking like junkies sleep and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, graffiti hall, yeah.
And go up there. There's this dog just sitting in the corner. Looks scared, so I go try to give it some food. Motherfucker straight up comes at me, bites me right on the back of my fucking thigh. So I just go right on his fucking nose and just motherfucker zooms off. And it still fucking hurts too. Like that's one of the reasons I was limping, because my fucking heels and because of the fucking dog bite.
That sounds like a scary experience, Ashton.
Sounds like a bro moment.
Was this dog by itself?
Yeah.
Yeah, just what kind of dog?
It looks like a Belgian Malinois mixed with something.
No idea what that looks like. But that's cool.
They're
That's
like cracked versions of German Shepherds.
Yeah. Does anybody else have any stories about Rainbow Rails? What about you, Ryan? You have any stories from Rainbow Rails?
Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. So one time I was going to Rainbow Rails, right? And this was back during the salmon run, right? Where all the salmon are coming up through the thing. And so I'm walking down the Rainbow Rails, and you know how 4th Ave Bridge, how there's a little hill, and then under the bridge kind of tucked in. So, sorry, I'm gapping on that. So I'm like walking, and then I look to my left, or to my right, on the bridge. I see this pole laying on the ground, and I'm like, okay, let's go check it out. So I walk up, and it's a fucking fishing rod. I'm like, no shit, it's a fishing rod. And I start looking around, and there's like fishing weights, new hooks, like all this shit for and I'm like, oh, it's destined, bro. So I grab this fishing rod, walk down a little bit to Rainbow Rails, set it up, find a fucking crab because I couldn't find any worms because we're at the fucking beach. Stab the crab, put it on the hook, and I went fishing at Rainbow Rails. Pretty dope.
Dude, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I'd ask you, Jeremiah, but I know your first time was a couple days ago, actually, at the OG spot, Rainbow Rails, man. The OG spot. I don't have any really particular crazy stories from Rainbow Rails, particularly, but, you know, if we want to go into a crazy story about that, just West Bay, at all, we have multiple crazy stories, actually. What about Boatman?
Oh my god, yeah, what about Boatman?
Yeah, dude. So, all right, man. One day, I'm kicking it with Kale, Kareem, Orion. I think Drake was there, right? Was that his name, Drake?
No.
What was his name?
Oh,
Kareem's friend.
Oh, Shelby?
No, it wasn't Shelby. It was Drake, I'm pretty sure. Remember? The bigger guy?
I don't know.
Pretty sure he was there.
Okay, so a guy named Drake.
And Kale. Kale was there, too. And, you know, we're chilling at the warehouse. If you guys don't know where the warehouse is, it's an old metal workshop that was on a fire a couple years ago. Not a couple years ago.
A minute ago, yeah.
And it's pretty abandoned, you know, desolated. And there's kind of just like this wooden dock out there as well.
Kind of
really
like
cool
a pier,
smoke spot. Kind of a
almost,
pier,
yeah.
you know? Yeah, so we show up there, you know, and first thing.
Wow, I need to boost it or something.
Don't try to talk quiet.
Like how it's recording too. On the Taco woke up.
Hopefully it balances.
There you go.
Hold on.
Okay.
Greater surface area.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, no.
Alright. Sorry, a little bit of technical difficulties. So as I was saying, the first thing me and Orion do when we get there at least is we go up on the pier. This wooden pier I'm talking about. It's kind of sketchy up there. Bit of a fall. So if you do, luckily nobody's fallen from there yet.
Oh, God. Yeah, why you say that?
I don't know.
Knock on wood.
Anyway, yeah, knock on wood, dude. Anyway, so we get up there and we hear this like music, you know, and I don't even know how to describe it. Kind of. How would you describe the music?
Wow, there's no genre to describe it. It's like some mystic shit. It's like imagine if you were a butterfly like flying through the forest, and if that was turned into a song, that's what this guy was playing.
Like not on some like weird fairy shit, but on like some dope mystical type shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so, and it's chill. So we get up there, and at the end of this pier, right before the water, all the planks come together and form a sort of platform, you know? So we just start doing these like tribal dances. Not tribal, I guess. Okay, that might sound bad. We weren't doing like tribal dances, but we were doing weird like ritual dances, you know? And this guy sees us, bro, and I'm guessing, and he like pulls up, and we had like a little mini concert to ourselves, dude. It was sick as fuck. And eventually, you know, we're kicking it, and so me and Orion climb down this pier, I guess. Get to the bottom of this pier, we're kicking it with kale cream, you know, and we pull up to this concrete like thing that's kind of out in the water, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a bench, but it's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, and we're kicking it there, you know. And I'll throw up the video right now on the Instagram of this encounter of right now, the moment I'm talking about.
Yeah. Hey, yo, hold up. What's the...
And dude, so we're kicking it there, and this dude comes up on his boat, and he's like playing the music and shit, you know, we're vibing, and then we start talking to this guy, and like I really wasn't talking to him. It was more like you and Kareem.
Mm-hmm.
And, like I don't even really remember what you guys were talking about.
We were talking about life and shit, dude. And the crazy thing is, I remember that whole time, we never saw his face, never caught his name, and if he did, we were too stoned to remember. And like this guy, like you remember when he was like, if you guys ever need mushrooms, you know where to find me. Like just, and he's there every night.
Yeah, man.
Every night except for weekends.
Out in the sounds, dude.
If you want to get some mushrooms, go find Boatman.
Yeah, we could walk by this man on the street and wouldn't even know it was
Wouldn't
him.
know. Yeah.
All we have to go is by his voice. I don't even remember that.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, man. Fucking...
Bro.
Really has. Crazy
Speaking
times.
of being a fat minute since doing something, how was that skate sesh? The first skate sesh.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah.
We had the first skate sesh of the summer the other day. Forget who was all there, but it was a good amount of people.
Striker, Chance, 2 other people.
I
was there.
Anthony was there.
Right.
Yeah,
Anthony was there. Yeah, and
Did Anthony end up coming?
oh no, Anthony didn't come. No,
Kale
no,
was
I'm right.
there.
Kale was there. Yes, man. It was a really good skate sesh, actually.
I just met up with y'all like as soon as y'all left, basically.
Yeah, dude, it was a really good day, bro. Fucking. Oh yeah, you met up with us downtown. Yeah, so we leave the house, you know, and dude, Bomb in the Hills is dope as shit, and you know we're at the roundabout and we're talking about it, and you know we got some money and shit like that, and we're like, dude, why don't we get a couple brewskis, man? So we go to 7-Eleven and like. So we were originally gonna try to get like a 6-pack or something, you know, maybe a 6-pack of Mike's. Fucking yeah, dude. So yeah, but we ended up.
Thank you.
We couldn't really find a 6-pack of anything like good like that, you know. So we got just 6 twisted teas, you know, variety of flavors, peach, half and half, original.
Always good.
I had a peach myself. It was really good. Yeah, man. And then
Peach ones are fire.
dude,
Peach
and then
ones
we
are
bought
fire.
fucking bought 2 joints as well, man. Because you know the dope thing about the roundabout is it's got fucking beer and dispo right there. Right there, man. It's a perfect chill spot, you know. And we kick it, and honestly, man, the beer was a perfect, like, it was the perfect way to seal the deal of the day, you know.
And that video, I'm guessing, was from that day.
Yes,
where you
yes,
choose,
man, yes.
You throw that up.
Dude, I'll
on
throw that
too,
video in
yeah.
there, man.
What's he doing? Oh, okay, little 180 into the hill bomb. Dude, the only fuck thing about that hill is because there's another set of those speed bumps in the middle of that big ass hill. So like, you have to go right in between them. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Aiden, cheers me, dog. Cheers me, dog.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Past the underpass, we get past it. Actually, before I go into this,
Yeah.
I should talk about a crazy encounter that Jeremiah can back me up on, dude. So, we just crossed the road after the roundabout. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah. And we're coming on that bend, and like we're going up, and we past that. We're at that first bench before that one hill, right before the underpass. We're kicking it at that bench, right? And then this old guy comes up, and he starts talking. I forget what he was talking about. He comes up, he's like, all right, which one of you's got a cigarette?
Yeah.
And Kale's like, man, I was just about to ask you the same question. And we, we're bullshitting with him and stuff and talking. He keeps walking, we're waiting a minute. And Chance was with us, and Chance just I think he just started skating recently, or he just hasn't gotten the hang of it too well.
Yeah.
So he's like, you know us, we're
Yeah.
fucking bullets on that trail, so we're flying. So we give Chance like a minute breaks, or even a minute head start. So we're even kicking it at the bench even longer, kicking it, drinking beers, bullshitting. And so we eventually bomb the hill, we pass the guy again, go and bomb the hill, and then we're going up the underpass, smoking a joint at the underpass, you know how it is. And this guy, he's walking down again, and we're like, okay. And he starts talking, and he was talking about the graffiti. The underpass, he's like, oh, this is all a real work of art, all this graffiti here.
It really is. That's
We were
true.
talking about it and shit. It was sick as fuck. And then he pulls out a camera and he's like, "You guys mind? You mind if I take a photo of you guys?" Like he's down on the trail and we're all kicking it to the very far end of the river.
where we.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
And then, so we all threw something up, and this guy took a couple photos of us. So the cool thing is, there's just a photo of a few
all
of the
you
boys
guys-
up there. Just at the,
Dude,
yeah.
what if he's like a tourist and he's like showing his family back at home, like, look at these fucking hooligans.
Yeah, we all had a beer in each hand and shit. Somebody's got a joint.
Look at these fucking American kids.
That
Yeah.
spot though, Ashtyn.
Oh, dude.
Ashtyn, you wanna go into detail about your history with that
Alright,
spot?
so I was being a little ballsy one day. Little cuckoo off the Cuckoo Puffs. And I decided I was gonna jump from
It was a good.
6, 7, maybe 8 feet.
It was like almost a good story, almost a story tall.
Yeah.
But
And keep in mind, it doesn't go into a flat landing or anything that you can roll out into. It goes into a decline into a stream.
I'll throw up a photo here.
Yeah.
I had to jump over the stream. I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. I'll make it. At least I didn't fall in the stream. But funny thing is, I jump, my right foot manages to hit the biggest rock there, straight on. Bone completely split down the center. And I just crumple. And I'm laying there like, fuck.
Put the video
Video
on,
right
by
now.
the way.
If I find the
Yeah.
video, I'll put that shit up. Alright, Aiden, you ready?
Ashtyn, bro, you're gonna hurt. Bro, Orion,
Watch.
Orion. He's gonna do it. Don't.
You're gonna hurt yourself, bro.
Ashtyn.
Oh my god. Oh, stop the video.
Got it. I know.
We got it. It's somewhere. Kale. Oh my God! Just play that one clip of Kale.
That's
Just-
so funny,
yeah,
man.
just that one. little-
Fucking Jada saying, "Are your ankles okay?"
Dude, because the sound is just
No,
like
the sound.
you can
Oh my
hear
god.
your weight being transferred into the ground. Like you can hear Mother Nature taking your shock and putting it back into your foot.
You can basically just hear my foot completely reverberating on itself and cracking.
But at the time, did you know you actually broke your foot?
No, I thought I just sprained it or some shit. Cause I didn't pass out. I was lightheaded a little bit. I was just laying on the ground. I'm like, yo, could someone pass me my water? And I didn't think I had broke. I'm like, shit, this fucking hurts. I tried boarding. I could not put any weight on it whatsoever because as soon as I did, I crumpled.
And he skated a good, how many miles? Because it's a mile from here to Taco Bell.
So
we're at mile 5 right now.
And that's at mile...
Good 2.5 miles, maybe?
Yeah, probably almost 3.
Skated a good 2.5 miles with my broken foot back to my homie's house. But I'll get into that in a minute. And yeah, my foot's fucking broken, so I can't stand on it because my right foot's the one that I use to stand. I use my left to like push off and shit. So I'm sitting on my board using my hands, just pushing myself off like a fucking Geodude, looking like a dumbass. And I get left behind so many times, but then I finally make it back to Xavier's house. Xavier's coworker's over, they're doing shrooms. My foot is fucking broken. They don't know it at the time. Terrence, his coworker, he's like, fuck it, here you go. Gives me a little stem of a mushroom, didn't really do that much to me. Passed out like 15 minutes later on his couch. After they go out to the field, trip, and like stare at the stars and shit, come back in. Xavier comes up, is right next to me on the couch. He's like, yo, wake up. But he takes his hand, slams it on my fucking broken foot, and I straight up pull an Undertaker and just rise from the fucking grave.
Oh my god.
Like, I fucking... straight up just rose. I'm like, motherfucker, you give me a dab or some shit, because I swear to God, I'm about to lose my fucking mind.
A broken foot. And the x-ray, if you can find a photo of that x-ray, send it in so we can throw it up.
I will.
That shit is...
But the next day, I tried going to the mall with this Medusa fucking whore of a bitch who fucked her ex not even a day after I left, keep in mind. Little skank. And I tried walking, couldn't do that. She said she was gonna like give me one of those little like animal riding things. I'm like, fuck no.
Bro, those are fun.
I'm not getting one from the fucking parking lot, just pulling up inside like, hey yo, look at me.
Okay, but you don't understand. You haven't been on one
Okay,
yet.
I have been on one. I'm good. Especially with a broken foot. So
No, but you can mob.
I get taken to a hospital. It takes like literally 5 fucking hours. Finally, like get the cast and all that, or not cast, whatever the fuck they put around my foot and shit. Got that done. Yeah, splint. And then gave me crutches. I hopped all the way from Lily Road, the hospital, to Xavier's work at Jimmy John's.
Oh my god.
An easy mile, at least.
Easy.
And on fucking crutches, keep in mind, in like rush hour traffic. I get there, motherfucker passes me a bag of jalapeno chips. He's like, here, go crazy. Meanwhile, I'm just dying, and Terrence and his girl comes up. They're like, damn, you really did break your foot. I'm just like, Anyways, went to the beach after that. My brother got stung by a fucking Portuguese man of war and acted like shit didn't happen. I'm just watching Harry Potter at the fucking beach, not able to do shit. And yeah, basically ruined the next like 2 fucking months because it was fucking bullshit.
You know, I find it really cool that we're telling all these stories about the trail on the trail, man.
This is
sick. This is sick.
God, the trail is such a beautiful place.
It really is. It's almost like it's made for skating.
I want
Really, yeah, dude. It's so, and it runs everywhere.
Hey, and I didn't even notice you have the fucking Vape Nation shirt on.
Dude, rep
Hell
the
yeah.
Hey,
nation.
gotta rep the nation.
Yeah, dude. I mean, if we want to continue along gnarly slams on the trail, dude, should we go into the story about the roundabout?
Ooh,
What about the
love
time we
to
all
go.
fucking collided?
That's a good story, but I feel like we need all the boys here for that one.
all
We need
right,
everybody that
so
was here for that. So
Can I give my perspective on this?
yeah, I'll
So, okay, we're chilling at the trail roundabout, which is this nice little place. There's a throw up a picture. Fat ass hill on one of the sides, and like it's a great place for skating, right? So one day, homie is feeling a little ballsy, and he's like, I'm gonna coffin that hill. And we're all like, fuck yeah, that's some G shit.
with a boost too.
With a boost, like not just like him trying, like with somebody full pushing him down that. So
Who pushed you again?
Vash.
Vash, yeah.
what a thug. Shout out to Vash. I mean, so anyway, he does it and he bombs it, and it was beautiful. Everyone's rooting him on. I think you do it a second time, right?
Yeah.
Does it a second time. He's like, all right, I'm done, bro. And then everyone's like, no, bro, that's fire. You got 3 times the charm, right? Aiden, I'll let you take it from here.
Dude, yeah, man. So I go up to the top of the hill with Vash. We're talking about it. And this time I go, okay, Vash, give me an extra big boost, man. Like, you've been boosting me, but, give it a little extra this time.
Give it a little.
And he's like, all right. So we go to the top, man, and he gives me a boost. And I remember that feeling. I'm coming down. I was like, holy shit, dude, I'm flying. When you're confident, you're so aerodynamic that you're gaining so much speed so quick that it almost feels unreal. There's no drag either. It's not when you're standing up on a skateboard, you can feel the drag.
You can feel the drag.
Confident, it's like nothing.
It goes right over you, yeah.
And I'm going down the hill. I take the first right. I'm going for that left, and I'm coming at the bump of the roundabout, and I've been going over it each time. This time, since it's the fastest I've gone, when I hit the bump, I'll throw in a little screenshot. I actually go airborne. My board lifts off the ground. My body lifts off the board, and then it comes back down, right? My body coming back down on the board throws me uneven. So I start going left, right, and at this point, to be honest with you, all I really remember was me trying to get off the board, because my thought was, I know that there's a fucking huge bush of thorns and shit and sticker bushes right there, and I didn't want to go into the fucking bush of sticker bushes and thorns. So I'm trying to get off, and all of a sudden I feel my head it happened so quick that it almost felt like the same motion, but my head goes, and I felt it hit my chest, because I remember my chest hurting because my chin hit it so hard and it flinged back, dude. And I remember then all of a sudden I'm sitting there, and I sit up, and immediately I'm like, oh yeah, I'm okay, because I didn't feel any pain, and I'm rubbing my head, bro, and shit like that. And and then we go in there, and then I forget exactly what happened because my memory is a bit hazy, but I remember us deciding to make the decision to go back, right? Yeah.
So, I remember too watching you try and get off the board, and you can see that you are trying to throw your body off, but you have so much G-force pulling on you that you just couldn't, and you were staying, and you could see you were rotating on the center of the board, and that's it. Almost fucked you over in a way because it lined you up perfectly to hit that post too, and that walk back. I'm glad I was there for that.
We skated back, actually.
Oh, that skate back, yeah.
Man. So, thing is, I remember walking up the hill towards Music 6000, but I don't remember the top of Music 6000, and I don't remember the skate back at all. And my memory starts back right before the bench, and it's really funny because my memory distinctively kicks back in with Orion going, Aiden, don't trip, bro. You can fucking take a dab when you get back and shit, bro. And then I started freaking out, bro, because I was like, dude, I can't even remember if I have fucking wax at home, bro. And I had 2 grams at home, bro. So, I should have remembered, man. So, yeah, dude, I definitely had a concussion, and I was pretty scared to go to sleep that night and shit, bro. And it was really gnarly. I've never gotten it checked out or anything, but if you feel my head, you can feel a crack.
It was a Looney Tune sized bump when it first happened.
Yeah, it was like a golf ball on my head, bro. Not even a tennis ball.
Yeah, it was it started off as a golf ball. Actually, it turned into a tennis softball.
That was a crazy experience, man.
Dude, what the heck?
Oh shit! That was crazy. Speaking of the trail, do you want to go skate?
I might be down to go skate. Yes, man. Should we? This has been a good. I'm not even
extra.
Yeah, it's just it could be the pilot.
This will be no. This will be after we get started. We'll just throw this in there when we're taking break and be extra content.
Yeah, man. It's It was good. It was good. Thank you for Ashtyn being here, Orion and Jeremiah as well.
Of course.
Dude. This has been the Simple Stoner podcast, and we'll catch you next time. Stay safe.
Doses.